Bluffton is a new head coach, and so they are different in what they do offensively and defensively. Defensively, they do a good bit, give you a lot of different looks. They've been a difficult team to prepare for so far. Offensively, they do a good job spreading the ball around, getting the ball into different people's hands. They've got receiver number 7. He's long, really good football player, and so we're excited for the challenge this week.
Obviously, y'all had an impressive first-round win. What have you talked to your team about since then?
Every week we're fighting for our lives, and every week is the biggest game of the year because this time of the year you don't get a chance to screw up. You screw up, you go home. And so I think that maintaining a high level of intensity and focus. One thing I was really proud of our kids this past Friday night is it was not the environment that it was last week for the West Florence game, but they came out and played with the same focus and same intensity. I was disappointed in our fans. I hope that we'll have some people show up this Friday night because our kids deserve to play in front of a lot of fans in a big time atmosphere. They've earned that right, and hoping for a better turnout this Friday.
Going back to the crowd, what was your reaction when you first looked up toward the end of warm-ups?
This past Friday?
Yeah.
Very disappointed. Very disappointed. It's been a long time since South Florence has hosted a playoff game. It's been a long time since South Florence has won a playoff game. And I get that with the West Florence game had special implications with it being a region game and it being West Florence. But our kids have worked so hard since January. And I would really, really like for them to be able to. We've got 2 more opportunities, hopefully, to play, at home in our own stadium. And would really like for them to play in front of a big-time crowd, make it a big-time environment. The opponent shouldn't matter. I know playoff tickets are a little bit more expensive, but I think $10 to come watch our kids play is well worth the money. I don't think you can spend it any better way in Florence.
How important is a home field advantage? You've talked about that even in the regular season, how important it is to be in this position. What does the home field advantage do for a team?
Gosh, it creates so much more energy for us, right? Our kids do a good job of creating their own energy, but when you run out on Friday night and you see stands that are packed full of people that are there for you, it just it makes you feel really, really good as a player and makes you feel like what you're doing is important not only to our school but to our entire community.